Hi kids! My name's Simone, and today we're going to talk about snakes. Kind of like this boa right here. Okay, so it's not a boa constrictor, but still kind of helps introduce us to our new topic. Today we're going to talk about invasive species. Does anyone know what an invasive species is? Right, invasive species are animals that are native to one area and that get introduced into a new area where they don't really belong. Does anybody have any examples of these kinds of animals? Well, where I'm from in Louisiana, we have an animal called the nutria. The nutria's got big orange teeth and it's kind of like a little river rat or kind of like a beaver, but it's from a different part of the world, so it's come and destroyed the habitats and the wetlands, which is bad for the ecology of the state of Louisiana. Now, another animal that's been in the news lately is the Burmese python, which is a kind of snake, like a boa constrictor. Although, again, not really a snake, but... Now, the Burmese python is from an area of the world called Burma, which is in Southeast Asia. Does anyone know where that is? Over here on the map. So the Burmese python is native to this area of the world, here in Southeast Asia and parts of Indonesia. Now, 30 years ago, people started importing Burmese pythons as pets to the U.S. And a lot of them ended up here in Florida. So you can see that's a really long way away for this animal to travel. And when they're little, a little baby snake is about this big, and they were sold for really cheap in pet stores, like under $20. But then they started to grow, and grow, and grow, and grow. Does anyone know how big a Burmese python can get at full grown? Anyone? Well, on average, they're about 12 feet, which is pretty big. It's about more than the average height of a ceiling in any given room. But the longest one ever found was almost 20 feet long. That's like the length of this room. That's pretty big. They've even been known to eat whole crocodiles and deer in one gulp. It's pretty big. Does anyone know what else pythons eat, or snakes? Right, they eat small mammals, like rats and raccoons. And actually, in Florida, since these guys have gone wild, the sightings of raccoons and native rabbits, even some foxes, has gone down almost 99%. That's a big decrease, and that's kind of why it's a big deal, because in Florida they don't have the same type of creatures that would normally eat baby pythons or prey on them. So then the pythons have come with no predators, and they can eat all these animals, and that it puts the whole ecosystem of Florida Everglades out of balance. So now, how can we prevent this in the future? What could be done to prevent future situations of invasive species wreaking havoc in our environments? Right, being more responsible with our pets, not releasing wild animals or domestic animals into the wild, and this will prevent further problems.